we should be excited for at least the next month.
Yeah, so the Fusion circuit is going to be tallying all of the results happened at Fusion or collision-related events, including things like Bay State Beatdown, into a massive event and a massive pool, which will carry over the results all into a point system. And of course, it's starting this week, and Ziglet is going to want to make a good first impression because I know he has things like PR aspirations and a lot more with this Kazuya. Oh, the belly armor or the super armor on the K. Rool forward tilt powering right through the electric, but that's a heaven's door, and that's a dead croc.
Yep, and that's a good way to start off for Ziglet. As you mentioned before, he already had a phenomenal performance yesterday at King, getting second place, losing only to Hydra, which is number 10 in the PR. He is out to make a statement right now, trying to get the raw forward smash call out as he goes for that electric win. Not going to get anything of it yet, but he's tagging on damage, and a matchup like this is really, one of those matchups that, like, you look at it and you're just like, what does K. Rool do? A lot of options are covered by Kazuya. I mean, nothing that K. Rool can't do with a few mix-ups here and there. Like that back, there's going to be enough to take the stock, but you're tacking on so much damage just with one interaction.
Yeah, all of the FGC reps, including Kazuya, probably most especially, is on hit. Kazuya is a menace, and it is extremely important to avoid those on-hit scenarios. So for Quinn and for a NovaCharged to be super successful, he's going to have to not only make appropriate counter punches, just like that forward smash, to stop some aggressive approaches from Ziglet, but first and foremost, they have to find ways to keep Ziglet out. And Ziglet is finding very, very good mix-up approaches by coming off these platforms with the forward air, and that Oni front kick will close out the stock. I love the Kazuya names. The move names are so sick.
And the good thing about, a character like K. Rool is he doesn't have to... He's not really forced to approach, He has the crown, he has the cannonball as well to use as an option. Like, all right, I'm not going to force myself to get in too much. I'm going to find these interactions here and there. The electric wind comes out, the up B just enough. That is questionable DI, but, I mean, nonetheless, that's a good way to start if you're Ziglet.
Yeah, NovaCharged really needs to hold back on the holding in DI. Like, while in some cases it can get you out of a surprising amount of danger, like for instance, you're not going to get hit by things like back air all of that much, which can be very scary at ledge, but holding in on the up B, holding in on every single electric wind Godfist makes it very easy for Ziglet to predict the DI and land the spiking hitbox of Nair to extend his combos. And the thing about Ziglet is that he's not just a Smash player, he's literally a Tekken player, like one of the best in New Jersey. So Kazuya fits him like a glove.
Yeah, he has a great understanding of the character, not just in Tekken, but in Smash as well. You see it right there. He's performing phenomenally. One of the best Kazuyas, if not the best Kazuya in Tri-State, to be doing it right now alongside Dark Blues, who's also been on a tear in New York as well. Kazuya may not have the most representation, may not even be a liked character, according to what a lot of people on Twitter say. But you know what? I mean, this character has sauce, but at the same time, he also has a lot of disadvantages. I mean, I personally love fighting against Kazuya, but that's just a Yoshi thing, I guess. But K. Rool, I mean, I was noticing a few interactions that NovaCharged was able to have. He wasn't capitalizing. We saw that dare, and he didn't really capitalize getting the up air. He wasn't able to get the DI chase. So that's something I want to see different now. He has to start getting a little bit more openings whenever he has the chance, just like that back air, using the armor right there to pull through. But these raw forward smashes, you're putting yourself in a susceptible position to get punished hard, and Ziglet is taking full advantage, almost getting the stock with it.
Yeah, finding the proper DI on the Devil Wings, but...
Okay.
He went straight for the Dragon Uppercut, and the invincibility powered through the counter. That's some DLC privilege waiting for Dragon Fist. Oh, just going into that version of the combo instead of going for the stature smash, instead of going in a horizontal route. He went for the vertical, still resulted in a stock.
Yeah, sometimes you got to play it safe. I mean, there are a lot of ways to DI that out of that Electric Wind Godfist, but it seems like NovaCharged has no answers whatsoever, trying to get a call out with the down smash, but still getting punished hard. And as I mentioned before, you go for a raw attack, and you're going to get punished hard, almost losing your stock already, and Ziglet holding on with 54% with those 3 stocks.
There's nothing more terrifying than watching a Kazuya Mishima command dash forward over and over and over again, and Ziglet just using that to great advantage, but never to count out NovaCharged up until this very moment. Yeah, drop down from Halo, throw out an electric, see if it lands. Clean stuff from Ziglet, who's showing off some of those down tilt counters as well. There's a lot of intricate tech that can be put together. Oh, this could just be dead. Never mind. He gets the wrong hit of neutral air, but still, you're setting up for 60. You're setting up for platforms.
Oh my
and
gosh.
man, shout outs to Twin Pistons 1. The up tilt, that has been the confirm coming out from Ziglet. Just up close and personal. Gets the electric either on block or not. Will comboing into the Twin Pistons 1, but instead of getting that second hit, just goes right into electric or into an up B, into something more. It's super clean stuff from Ziglet all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, one thing we got to keep in mind with a character like Kazuya is it's all about consistency. And Ziglet showed that, displayed everything that, you know, you have to do as a Kazuya main. If you want to get these confirms, you got to make sure you get those inputs correctly. And you mentioned before, he's a second player, so he practices that religiously at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And transitioning that into Smash, you know, the inputs are a little bit weirder when you transition from a GameCube controller to a box or, you know, whatever it is that he may use in the Tekken scene. I know he plays with a PS4 or a box controller. So, you know, the inputs are somewhat alike, but, I mean, even then, you notice, like, he almost 100% got every confirm that he needed to when it mattered the most. And he was able to get a lot of stocks with ease. I mean, he dealt the damage. And, I mean, it's easy to say that on a character like K. Rool, but, I mean, it's just a consistency. He did not stop at all.
Yeah, when you watch someone like Ziglet play, who's been playing Kazuya religiously basically since they've came out, you get to understand and see the practice and the time they put into Kazuya.